Hello and welcome to the 9th edition of Weekend Review.
Weekend Review.
My name's Jake Cook.
But he ain't no chef. And my name's Kenneth Burra.
But he ain't no fish.
Correct.
And we have a special guest. There's something I want to discuss with you in a second, but first we should introduce...
Well, let's be fair. There's two special guests tonight.
Yeah. Well,
There's
more like...
three. There's the wine bottle.
We got three people in the room.
So, I'd like to introduce...
pets.
Yeah. Well, she's always here. She's not really
She seldom speaks, but she's sort of the engineer, the background processes.
Yeah.
She's got like the YouTube clips pulled up.
They're pointing at the cat, in case anyone doesn't know that.
She makes it possible for the show to do what it does.
She makes it podcastable.
Yeah.
Podcastable.
More like compostable.
That's true. She's good at that too.
Anyway, would you like to introduce yourself, or should we?
We can.
I think y'all should introduce me.
And then we'll give her a moment to say
and then
something.
I can say what my interests are.
You can finally talk.
Let her out the cage.
So we have a person.
Human with us.
Human.
26, 23 chromosomes from mother.
36, 34, 25. Those are my body dimensions.
It's a new Ludacris song too.
36.
Written about her.
I'm wearing a maroon top and some high-waisted jeans.
I mean,
Sorry.
High-waisted. That's like Jake.
I was trying to think of a pun. I was trying too hard to think of.
I got a pun. I got one.
Okay.
High-waisted is what you call me to tell me that you are on Saturday night.
Yeah.
High comma wasted.
There you go. Yeah.
Crunk.
And then you're like,
That's
jeans,
Get crunked up.
That's
what they call that now.
That's true. If you want a one-word answer for it, it's crunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to simplify it.
You know what crunk actually stands for?
Couldn't remember unless necessarily.
Unless nobody knew.
Unless nobody knew.
That's really deep.
Couldn't remember unless nobody knew.
It's not very straightforward. You have to think about it a little bit.
Yeah, I don't even get it yet, but I like
don't
the way it
either. I
sounds.
haven't really thought about it.
It means high. It just it means high and drunk.
But no
At the
one.
same time.
Don't mention we don't mention the drugs on the show because what if somebody's listening?
So this person's name is Sarah. She's having a problem over here.
Sorry, she has bronchitis. She's just smoking a legal tobacco cigarette anyway.
Bronchitis is the doctor's term for problem child, I think.
That's a great AC/DC song.
I think so.
You heard that song?
Problem child?
I'm a problem child.
I think Alfred Hoffman wrote a book about LSD called Mind Problem Child. Like that LSD was his problem child.
Mind, problem child.
Similar to Mein Kampf from Adolf, you know.
I'd like to make a porn version of that book called I would call it Mind Cum.
Mind Cum. Spelled with a K then. Call it Mind Cum.
Mind Cop?
No, Mind Cum.
That's getting a little far away from the Mein Kampf thing.
Yeah, but you can.
Mind Cum
I don't know if
sounds
anyone
like
would be able to make that connection.
Okay. Let's make a movie called Mind Cum. It's a psychological thriller first.
Yeah.
Then you can make a parody of it, and we can make both movies, and the real movie will make a lot more money, but then the porno will make supplementary income, and then we can just be doubly rich, kind of.
Hey, as long as I'm in Dublin.
As long as you're in Dublin by 12.
Oh,
Is that what you were gonna say?
He always says that.
He does. You want some wine?
I just had a coughing fit. Yeah, as long as I'm in Dublin by 12. That's what I was trying to say.
Speaking of problem child, having a fit over here.
I mean, I've had a bit of a cold recently.
Yeah, the flu's going around.
It's not a big deal.
It's flu season.
It is, man.
Do you still have your Dayquil?
My dick what? Sorry, my ears are congested too.
Okay, it's no worries. Dicks in your ears?
Huh?
Dicks in your ears?
Dicks and Janes, I love that show.
It's a pretty good podcast, yeah.
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
Kenneth is declining.
I'm declining. I'm vetoing that passage of Bill.
I wanted to show Sarah. By the way, Sarah Padgett is the guest.
Hi.
Let's give her a second to introduce herself.
You never really introduced me.
Yeah.
My name is Sarah Padgett, and I'm the guest.
What do you have to say for yourself?
How do you explain
Nothing
yourself,
yet.
young lady?
Nothing. I have nothing to say right now, so I'm not gonna say anything. But
This is
I don't know.
this is what Steven Pinker refers to as the blank slate.
Who's Steven Pinker?
Someone is a pretty heady dude. I don't know if you want to pull out the big cards yet, but
He's a like pop linguist, philosopher.
Yes.
I guess.
Would you say he's a cunning
neuroscientist
linguist?
kind of.
What does he do?
He's a cunning
He's got a hot
linguist.
You know what I mean?
He has a bangable wife.
Yeah.
Really?
She would
and
describe him as a cunning linguist for sure.
I don't know anything else about him.
He's French Canadian.
I'm gonna stop coughing now. Sorry.
Great. I'm glad that you have to give your permission to yourself to do that. This is Steven Pinker.
Okay.
He's a beautiful man.
I don't think he's that beautiful. He looks like some kind of
He's
agent.
old.
He was beautiful in that one photo because I think talented photographer took that picture.
So he was able to extract the ugly out of it.
It's a beautiful picture.
He looks like some dude from
And that
Metallica.
lighting, that looks really beautiful.
This has clearly been photoshopped.
The lines on his face.
Of course, it's been photoshopped. But look, he enjoys the alcoholic beverages.
Looks like he's got a nice Hefeweizen.
He does. He's always
Did
like,
you say so?
a heavy bison.
Hefeweizen. Hefeweizen.
You could say that. I don't know if I would agree with it.
I don't trust the beers that come with orange slices in them. My dad likes those, you know.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem. Some daddy issues
Is
right
that
there.
a dad thing?
You think so?
Yeah, of
I
course.
think it is.
Yeah. Fanny
Yeah.
packs, oranges in their beers, having wives and children. It's a dad thing.
I don't think
Yeah.
my dad ever had a fanny pack.
I would say that's more all those things you
You're
just
lucky.
described as like a fanny pack's more of like a street thing, like where I'm from at least, because I'm from the south.
Not everyone.
That was like when you go to Chuck E. Cheese's for your 5th birthday party, and like everybody's wearing a fanny pack because it's like more accessible to get your coins
Mm.
and
Yeah.
like put your little prizes and your tickets in and stuff.
Pokemon cards.
That's all that makes me think of.
Mm-hmm.
Not really a dad. So.
Mm.
Did you ever like, what was your favorite game to play when you went to the arcade?
It's a great question. I don't know how you come up with these, but I'm just gonna let it go.
You're gonna not answer it?
Oh, you're asking me?
Yeah, no. Wait, I'm asking the both of you. I would like your answers at the same time, please.
Okay. My favorite. Same time. My favorite was going to the
ski ball
pinball machine. The ski-themed pinball machine. And
Okay,
just
so-
pulling back that lever and just letting that ball fly and just listen to the ging, 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 ging. That's because I didn't push the flappers. And I was like, fuck. Wasted a fucking token. And then I say it too loud and they're like, how old are you?
There's kids in here. You can't.
I know.
Use profanity.
Fucking the flapper.
Would somebody
I'm
fix this
sorry,
goddamn
I just ate
flapper?
a bunch of pot butter. I'm sorry. I'm really high.
I'm tripping over
I'm not
here.
usually like this.
I thought this would give me more skill and ability, but these fucking flappers. Shout out to the 1920s and for double entendres.
You beat me to it, man.
Oh, that's good. I got the tea.
I want to show you the trailer for Hatred.
What's that, Jake?
Well, it's a very controversial new video game.
There's such a thing?
Most violent video game ever?
No.
Most violent video game ever?
I've got
There's a question
I've
mark
got
on
the
here.
trailer.
Oh, you already have it on your iPad. Anyway.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're gonna talk about. I want to talk about
pinker porn.
the stuff that I had to talk about was mostly video games, because I'm into it now. I'm a gamer.
You're
What do
already
you think? What do you think of that?
I think your penis is gonna fall off.
Why would that happen?
Well, because it's already been discussed.
From not using it?
It's been discussed at length, which is to say shortly. And we've established that it has a few flaws, and I think this will be the final straw. It's growing hair out of it. It's got ears.
Oh, right.
And now you're saying you're a gamer, which means you're gonna neglect it. So I'm just saying.
Look, you're the one that keeps bringing
I
up
don't
my
think
penis.
it's gonna get neglected. If you're a gamer, you're just gonna be jacking off like all day, every day.
Maybe, but how do you,
Like too much dick play,
You
and
think-
then it'll like rot off for that reason.
But do you think gamers do that though? You think they masturbate a lot?
Yeah.
You do?
They probably watch a lot of porn.
You think?
I bet they don't even
definitely.
masturbate.
It's the same like escapism kind of thing.
Yeah.
How much porn do you think they watch though?
I don't know. It depends. I mean, not everybody is horny all the time. I feel like I am. It's not it's not an inherent human trait. Like some people just aren't into jacking off that much. But if I was a gamer, like, or I mean, I'd probably be jacking off all the time.
But okay, but it sounds like you would just be a pervert. Like if you're a gamer, aren't you gaming all the time? Like What? Like,
No.
I would think you might even subdue your sexual desire because you're like, I gotta get to the next level. That's my thought. It's like, okay, I'm gonna be
It's more about self-discipline. That's why gamers watch so much porn.
They're trying to train themselves.
Yeah.
On multiple platforms. It's like, yeah, I'm good at NES and I'm good at Best Buy,
Yeah.
which means Xbox. And
Best
so
Buy.
I need to cross train, so I can like it's like Kobe Bryant in the off season plays golf or something like that. They have to like. I need to take a break from this, go jack off to some Jenna Jameson.
Did you know Kobe Bryant is actually a better golfer than he is a basketball player?
You don't say.
Yeah, it's true.
Well,
You know, when he's golfing, he's really good, but then when he plays basketball, he's really good, but he's better when he's golfing. So what do you think of that? A little something I learned today. I'm just kidding.
that's a good one. Okay, well, I can play the trailer.
All right.
So that we don't have to overload your computer, which apparently has sensitive tendencies.
I don't know. It hasn't really just shut off for no reason recently. So.
But that's happened in the past.
Yeah, of course. Whose computer doesn't do that?
That's a good point. Yeah.
You show me a man whose computer
stays on
all the time, and I'll show you somebody who probably made a good purchase. You know, like a solid purchase.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go. All right, the most violent video game of all time is called Hatred, and here's the trailer. And Sarah's never seen it, and I'm not sure if we talked about it before on the show or not, but it doesn't matter.
We'll try to keep it a little loud for the listener.
Yeah, here we go.
Just in case you guys want to hear it too.
It's not that big.
Hashtag hatred though.
It's kind of it's a joke. All right.
Here it is.
Destructive creations.
Yeah, this is like the intro.
This is
the
the
intro.
Yeah.
My name is not important. What is important is what I'm going to do. I just fucking hate this world and these human worms feasting on its carcass. My whole life is just cold, bitter hatred. And I always wanted to die.
Yeah. Watch when he puts a knife in there.
This is the time for vengeance, and no life is worth saving. And I will put in the grave as many as I can.
That's I don't know. I really relate to this.
To kill. And it's time for me to die.
Quite a monologue.
My genocide crusade begins here.
Killing everybody, you know.
Innocent people.
This game isn't that violent. I mean, come on. It's not that violent.
No.
Yeah, we get it. Whatever. He's shooting people. Whatever. What about inflicting psychological torture on people?
Yeah.
That's what this game neglected to put as a part of its storyline.
They should have a waterboarding video game.
Yeah.
Hatred. Coming soon. Coming Valentine's Day 2015.
He should. You know what I would do? I would just take those people. I'll put them in a room with their kids and shoot their kids in front of them, and then make them watch.
Make that into a video game.
That's the kind of thing that I would do. And just watching that kind of makes me want to do that.
Yeah?
I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, right?
What are you talking about? What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Not play this game?
I'm gonna play this game.
It looks fun as fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, forget about it, man. You get to kill people for no reason, innocent people. I'm just kidding, man. All right, don't get a boner. Don't get a boner for what I'm saying. Who's the pedophile now?
That's a good point.
Are you looking at pictures of Steve-O?
It looks like Steve-O, but it's actually not.
What did you think of the game trailer?
I feel worse than I did before I watched it.
Mm-hmm. That's standard.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's about all I'm feeling right now. It's just like worse than I used to.
Makes you feel bad.
Yeah, it makes me feel shitty.
So you don't understand why people would want to play it if it makes them feel such a way.
I guess I could understand it.
I wonder the people who made it. That's the weird part to me. What headspace are they in? What market research did they do? They're like, oh, this would be a good idea.
Destructive Studios.
Yeah.
It's like an A-bomb, you know. I think they just like the Joker says in the movie The Dark.
Why so serious?
Visitor in the Dark. No, I was gonna say what's it called? Visitor in the Dark. With the guy,
Dark Knight?
No, not Dark Knight. It's the guy. He's like a superhero. He's like a vigilante, and he wears like this crazy suit. But he's actually like a rich guy.
To the movie Susan Sarandon.
Yeah, Susan Sarandon.
She's on a train. Her husband gets killed, and She's got a butler and
Yeah.
takes up on a small man to be her accomplice. There's like a feline woman.
There's this guy that like is hallucinating that a baked potato is talking to him at one point.
Yeah.
And then he takes like an armful of like empty
Apples. Oh.
apples and empty ketchup bottles.
Yeah.
And throws them out of the window.
That was Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That's
Quentin Tarantino's first and best mockumentary.
yeah. And anybody that debates the fact that it was his first is stupid and a piece of shit.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
It's more of a statement.
Okay.
Everyone's
Then no.
always saying Michael Phelps is such
I'm only taking questions right now.
Okay, well, can I ask a question? Can I ask a question in the form of a statement?
Sure. This isn't Jeopardy, man.
Everyone's always talking about how Michael Phelps is the best, but like David's my favorite swimmer.
David?
David's my favorite swimmer.
What do you mean?
I've been watching a lot of Friends recently. So everyone's always talking about Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps is the best, but David's my favorite swimmer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, I got you there.
You're giving me sort of like the
I got you. Oh, well,
Joey LeBlanc brain going on over here.
I'm gonna let you slide this time, man. But next time you say something like that, I'm kicking your ass.
Michael Phelps. Everyone's always like, oh, he did the mile run in like 20 minutes, whatever. It's like, yeah, but David's my favorite swimmer.
I can't believe that.
I'm giving you permission to take that on stage if you'd like.
Take it on stage and do what with it?
Rule the world.
The only
Quell
thing
the beast.
taking that on stage, as it were, would be similar to.
Don't
me.
appreciate the sarcastic quotation marks.
I just want you to understand what form of grammar I'm using. Okay.
You're using more hand motions than grammatical syntax messengers, I'd say.
Now who's the cunning linguist?
I don't know. My tongue's tired, not tied.
What was I talking about?
I think I interrupted you.
No, but that's a good joke,
Well, he's my favorite swimmer.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, thank you.
That's funny because everybody says that Michael Phelps is the best.
Yeah.
But
David's my favorite swimmer.
but David's my favorite swimmer. Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Ross. I've come around to him. Do you watch Friends?
No.
I don't like Friends.
You guys know about it, though.
Yeah.
No,
Jennifer
no.
Aniston.
What is
I've
that
seen
show?
some episodes.
Shut
I used
up.
to watch it, I think.
She's got the famous, haircut, and her, nipples are always hard.
Yeah.
She's like, oops.
She's never wearing a bra.
Yeah. Oops.
It's
Sorry.
whoa, cool.
Because she's busy,
Yeah, she's busy, trying to have sex. And coincidentally, she always has hard nipples. She is always trying to have sex on that show. She's the shallowest character. I don't know why Ross gets with her.
That's so 90s. That whole thing.
It's totally 90s. It is the 90s.
It's very sexy babes,
Yeah.
just being cool and stuff.
Right. Yeah. People will look back at it. It's like our Romeo and Juliet. It'll be what encapsulates the 90s. They'll be like, oh yeah, this is a good representation of how stupid people were in 1990. And people will study it.
Or how just awesome they were.
Strong words. Strong words.
What do you think about how it affected hairstyles?
I heard it was pretty influential, but I heard the guy who gave Jennifer Aniston that signature cut was stoned when he did it.
I'm not
It's
surprised.
probably an accident. They call that serendipity.
Man, the Rachel cut, it's noted as the worst haircut.
It's noted as the best
It
haircut.
makes you look like a child.
The Rachel?
Child.
What does the Rachel cut look like?
I shall enlighten thee.
Kenneth's got the iPad.
Yeah.
What a great invention.
Yeah, unfortunately, I just realized I messed it up and I can't unlock the screen.
You
So
dumbass.
I'm gonna have to restart it.
How are we gonna see the Rachel cut?
We can get it. We can
I
pull it
gotta
up
pull it up on my computer,
on
I
the
guess.
secondary device.
Good thing I have a backup plan.
Just make sure you don't pull up that clip of Rachel or Jennifer Aniston being that porno clip thing.
Can you search it on
Wait,
YouTube?
Just say don't
The Rachel
look
cut?
up that.
Yeah, don't
There we
look
go.
at it. Yeah, you're gonna look up a video of it. I think an image will do.
We're just looking for.
That's it. That's the Rachel cut.
Oh
And
my god.
Listeners to the show probably know this cut because you probably watched the show on these two rebels.
Basically, you look like a you look like a person with a brain disease.
Yeah,
When you have this cut.
it's called the Rachel.
Yeah. But look
Anyway.
at, there's
Does
variations
that look bad
apparently.
to you guys?
No,
No, I'm just fucking around.
Jake just doesn't
It looks-
want to
it
say
looks perfectly
that.
fine.
He doesn't want to recognize stylishness.
What's another one? The Monica?
I don't know if there was a Monica cut.
Totally.
I don't think that's how you spell Monica either.
What about
Minica.
the Phoebe?
The Phoebe.
There's probably
Yeah, this is a different Monica.
the Monica cut. What a weird thing to look for. It's to search.
You're getting put on a different list.
Gotta-
They're seeing us watching Hatred and Friends.
Is that Phoebe?
That's Phoebe. Phoebe Buffet. I'm not really a big Friends fan, but I just figured since I hate Degrassi so much and you bring it up as often as you do, I'd give you a taste of your own medicine.
Did you just mention Degrassi for a second?
I did.
Do you think it might be like actually time for an episode of Degrassi Talk?
I don't know.
We should talk about it.
Probably not.
Maybe we should do.
I don't know.
Maybe we should have like another episode. Maybe it's time for.
That was his follow-up. And we're back.
That's right. It's time for Degrassi Talk with my new host, my new co-host, Sarah.
Oh, this hasn't been done before on this show.
Yeah,
I've never seen Degrassi.
We got a new co-host because my previous co-host.
Was I fired or something?
You were never the co-host, man. It was Alex. You've tried to prevent this show from happening from its start. We're gonna talk about Degrassi, okay?
Well, like I said, I'm just kind of struck with the originality of this bit.
Look, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about Jay and Manny. We're gonna talk about Spinner,
Drake.
Spin Zone.
Is Spinner the guy in the wheelchair? Because that would make sense.
He was called Spinner when he got gum stuck on his wheels in the one episode. It's a temporary nickname.
Shouldn't they call
Does
him?
that make sense?
No,
He got gum stuck on one of his wheels, and
Right.
he was spinning. So they called him Spinner, but that was only for the amount of time. No, we're gonna talk about Degrassi though.
Was there any choice to call him Stopper instead of Spinner? Seems like that's appropriate.
Stopper was killed off.
Ah,
He had AIDS.
well, they try to explore everything they can on that show.
Very controversial.
It is indeed. I think it's important to point out that this is episode 9 and a weekend review.
Weekend review.
And so the end of season 1 is upon us.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that it's important that the listener knows that season 2 has got some greatness coming at it.
Are you gonna talk about the ways we're gonna change the show moving forward?
Not necessarily. I just wanted to inform everyone that we have a structure, and that structure takes the form of 10 episodes per season. So it's much like a Mr. Show or a House of Cards type situation where we give you very few episodes per season, but the seasons are back to back, so there's no delay. So it's not like a Walking Dead situation.
You're saying it's like a BBC show.
It's like a BBC show.
You can't even say that.
I can't say that because it's very complicated. It's very heady programming. I can't really handle that. But it is mostly documentaries.
I don't like watching stuff like that.
Micro penises and microencephaly and everything else small. All things small.
Did you say microencephaly?
Microencephaly.
That's
small
my cousin's name.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or those my two cousins.
That's Mike Rowe.
Yeah, Mike Rowe is one of my cousins.
Yeah, microencephaly.
Hey.
Ancephaly is the other one.
Ancephaly.
Mike Rowe and Cephaly are my two cousins.
One of them's obviously from an exchange student program. Not a real cousin, right? A blood cousin? Or like you just like a funny kind of cool thing to call someone. Like, hey cousin.
Oh, hey, cuz.
Like cousin Skeeter.
What up, little cuz?
Yeah, like that.
Hey, what up, little lad cousin?
Yeah. Like you might call someone like an aunt or an uncle, even though they're just like an old person. What's up, Annie? Auntie?
Hey, auntie.
Hey, auntie.
Did you ever call your aunts by their name?
I call them aunt. Insert name, yeah.
You see, like, Aunt Stoopy or Aunt Moopy or whatever?
Yeah. Hey, Aunt Moopy. Did you write me a birthday check yet? Just checking in. Gotta make sure that money comes flowing.
Wasn't like a...
Aunt Stoopy. Same goes to you. You were BCC'd in this email. You don't know, but I also emailed
Your aunts were like a... I'm about to piss my pants trying to say the name of your aunts, man.
That's a problem.
No, it's true though. I don't know why I'm laughing, but your aunts were Aunt Stoopy.
Yeah, Stoopy on my mom's side, and then
Aunt Moopy.
Moopy, yeah.
And Aunt Foopy Doopy.
Foopy Doopy. She was an adopted sibling on my dad's side, but yeah, she's still an aunt technically, legally. She was adopted properly, so she's part of the family. But she's like, it's weird.
Whoop, part of the family.
Because I've done the math before, and like this aunt, she was adopted, and if my grandparents had actually had her, they would have had her when they were 13 years old. She's that much older than everyone else. Like she was I don't know. She was a young, like a woman child, you know, like one of those things that were like popular back in the 30s or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like someone who's like 16 years old.
Teenage bride.
Like a teenage Russian bride kind of thing. Just walking the streets and like highly adoptable.
Woody Allen's type, you know.
Totally.
He does have a type.
Yeah, he does.
Adoptable bitches is the only thing that he likes.
He prefers
I
someone.
ain't got no type. No type. Bad bitches is the only thing that I like.
They just dropped
You
their
ain't got no life.
no
No
life.
Is this a new song?
Yeah.
Collab. Don't look at the list. It's better if you don't look at the list.
I wasn't looking at the list.
I appreciate that.
I wouldn't even dream. Look, I didn't even want to look at your list.
That's good.
So how about that?
Hope list doesn't mean something else.
I was just thinking about if I drank another Red Bull, what that would be like. Like if it would totally put me in the zone, or like if I had too much caffeine. I feel kind of shaky.
Okay.
I'm about ready for a smoke break.
When was the last time you took a sip of Red Bull?
Probably about 21 seconds ago.
So all of the Red Bull has yet to hit you. I would recommend waiting 5 minutes and then reassessing that question.
I mean, like, it's fucking bullshit, man. You can't do that to me, all right? Red Bull's gonna hit me when it hits me, and that's not.
That's my point.
That was-
It will hit you when it hits you.
I just stole your joke.
You did, yeah, you did. I have that written down here. I did a poor man's patent, so I'm gonna sue you.
Whatever.
Just expect to hear from my lawyer.
Do you have that written down? I mean, what's that gonna mean to the lawyer once your iPod is broken in half? Like,
It's not broken in
iPad.
half.
oh, it's not.
No.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's not.
Don't you think that could change sometime
Lots
in
can
the near
change.
future?
Changes.
Locks can change, my friend. That's right.
Like
You'll be
Panama.
locked out.
Panama locks, like the lock and channel system of the Panama Canal.
Like the Loch Ness Monster?
Yeah.
Is that what you were trying to say? Stupid reference, boy.
Stupid reference, boy.
Like lox and cream cheese.
That's what I was thinking, and then Jake's
Like
like,
the
"Oh, Loch
lox
Ness
can
Monster."
change.
Yeah, from week to week.
Yeah, it's a different fish
Yeah.
entirely.
Sometimes it's like smoked, sometimes it's steamed.
Different seasonings,
Different seasons.
different pickling
Yeah,
experiences.
yeah. Salmon's not cheap. You gotta sometimes maybe you want like sockeye, like a wild sockeye. And you're like, it's a pink fish. It looks like salmon, and the Jewish people don't know the difference. So it's just everyone's okay. It's quote unquote kosher, which isn't to say that it's actually been blessed by anyone. It's not a rabbi's kosher.
Somebody
meal.
told me at work the other day that they were kosher. I mean, at the restaurant. I was like,
A patron or a
Yeah, patron.
employee. Okay.
he was like, people sometimes say, what else? They ask me what else they need to eat or something.
What
that
else?
question always confuses me.
I don't get it.
Like, okay, let me get, I guess like, pancakes, eggs, and, God, what else? What else do I need? And I always just say I always say meat,
You should
How about-
slap them in the face.
I say bacon. Like, if you want some bacon, and then but this time he was like, no, I can't, I'm kosher.
Well, geez, man, I would have made me very angry.
Which is funny because he was full of baloney
Ha!
in my book.
Ha!
Thank you very much. Weekend review. Weekend review?
We can review.
Cool. What you got, man? No, I got something.
Sweet.
I got something for your
Just
ass.
do a little bit of volleying back and forth.
The Gamergate controversy.
Haven't heard about this.
Believe me, you believe you me. I don't believe you. You know what I mean? Because
think so.
I think it's been all over Reddit, and I know you're a huge fan of Reddit, particularly the child porn subreddit. Big surprise.
Yeah, big surprise.
Because Kenneth is a pedophile.
Obviously.
Something
And
I've discussed before.
child molester. Which are those the same thing, or is one worse than the other?
No, the good pedophiles like you get their balls and penis completely removed.
Chemically castrated.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you got your whole dick and balls cut off.
Okay.
And you gave it to your.
It's like a locks for love situation. It was
Yeah.
like okay, I've been growing this for a long time. Some would say 25 years, and I want to donate it to someone in need. And I've got it to the point where it's big enough, long enough to extract from myself and give to another. It's a noble cause.
I got to tell you, man. You keep insisting that people that need what they really want is like your severed cock.
It's actually called it's Cocks for Love, not Locks for Love. You're right.
This is not a real organization, okay? This is a website that some guy made. It's a joke. You're not actually supposed to do it. It was on the Onion.
Too late. It's real. I've got the bare crotch.
It's still real to me, damn it. You know that guy. There's a Wu-Tang affiliate that cut his dick off and
Wow.
jumped out of a window.
No, but
Dude,
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna pull this up real quick. Type in dude cut his old dickhead off. Wu-Tang style.
Wu-Tang style, and the style of Wu-Tang.
I found it.
Rapper Andre Johnson.
Andre Johnson.
Andre Johnson song.
Andre Johnson song?
Andre Johnson song.
Andre Johnson is in.
Oh, penis eye. Oh, penis eye.
He was rushed to the hospital along with his penis on Wednesday after he jumped from a second-floor balcony at a building in Hollywood.
Wow.
Friends said Mr. Johnson acted without warning and no hard drugs were involved. He cut old dude buddy cut his dick off because he's on PCP.
No hard drugs?
Holy shit.
What was the point? Why was that done?
Did it say no drugs were involved?
No hard drugs.
PCP.
Why did he cut his dick off? That's so crazy.
Is it like a suicide attempt?
I don't think that's an effective way to commit suicide.
Yeah.
Apparently not.
Most people don't cut their genitalia off to
Yeah,
end their
that's
lives.
crazy. That's some crazy shit.
Yeah. That's what I think. That's what I think, man. That's pretty much all I got to say about that.
Man, that's like so much worse than cutting off your ear, too. At least you have two of those.
Did Van Gogh actually cut off his ear and give it to one of his bitches?
I think he cut off a chunk, yeah. But I mean, still.
Big deal.
I mean, he did it out of love, so he had to keep his member intact, you know?
He probably had really big ears.
Yeah,
it didn't really matter.
It probably made him look better.
What if I sent somebody like a fingernail?
Not impressive. No struggle there. It's too easy.
What if it was bloody?
You bite your nails. I think people would know. You'd just be like, oh, it's just another day, another mundane thing by Jake. It's just the umph and the triumphantness wouldn't be there because it's just like, oh yeah, he's just doing his thing.
I'm always just doing my thing,
People
man.
would be like, that's just Jake's thing. People would be like, it'd be like Christmas time, and you like sent out cards to all your friends, and they had like severed fingernails with a little bit of blood, and it's like, he did it again.
I used to wear Band-Aids, you know.
They used to be pretty stylish.
Not anymore. But that'd be cool. If I got some like SpongeBob Band-Aids, I would just put those on my fingers because I think that would look really cool. Don't you think? Like just if I had like SpongeBob Band-Aids on each finger and like walked around like. Like, you think people would think I was cool?
I think that people would.
Yeah, totally.
Man, that'd be so awesome. And just like if I painted my face like pink, pink and blue stripes, and just was like a total weirdo, just like on the subway, just like. I like you. I'll kill you. I think that's my next move.
I think that's pretty artistic, and definitely very autistic. I think that you wouldn't be able to keep that up for very long before being arrested. I think you would definitely be arrested. Disturbing the peace would be the easiest thing to slap on that. I'd probably call the police. I'd be freaked out.
You'd call the police?
I'd call the police preemptively, like when you send me a picture of it, and you're like, hey dude, I'm gearing up for this cool thing, and then I saw you with your striped face and your stupid Band-Aids on your fingers, I'd be like, fuck that. I'd be like, I would text the police, because they have a service now, and I'd be like, go to whatever, pick up this guy. He's like totally crazy. You can look up his internet history. Here's his IP address. He's been looking at the video game Hatred and looking at people who cut off their penises, and he's always looking at like people.
I'm a curious person, you know. I'm just a curious kitty.
It's not gonna stand up in court, man.
I'm a curious kitty cat.
Curious kitty cat. I'd say you're definitely a pussy. That's for sure.
What if somebody played a curious kitty cat if they like for a child porn? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like that was their plea. Like,
Yeah.
How do you
Set a precedent for that.
I think.
I don't know why I always talk about fucking child molesting on this show.
I don't know if it's just. You think it's just this show? I thought that was sort of like a. I thought that was like it's like when a cat gets scared into a corner and it just is like, and like gets its back up.
Yeah.
Like when you get into like a corner when you don't know what else to say, you just kind of pull out the pedophile child porn kind of card. You're like, I don't know what to say. Child porn.
Pretty much. That's it's like one of the tricks you learn.
Do you ever?
I want to be better at. In fact, I need to do this real quick. Keep talking to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, are you ever like at a bar and you're talking to the bartender and like you only had one beer, so you're only a little bit comfortable with the conversation. So you're like, you just said something and it was like kind of cool, but then there's like that slight lull in conversation, LUL.
Yeah.
And you're like just sitting there and it's kind of quiet, and then you're like, do you ever masturbate to pictures of kids? Do you ever do that? I feel like you might do that.
Ever mess?
Yeah, just like when you run out of things to say, like again pulling out that card just to kind of keep the conversation going.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna go ahead and say yes to whatever you just said because I was preoccupied.
Okay.
Had to post a thing real quick. But keep talking about what was it? Child molestation.
Well,
why do you always bring that up?
It was in reaction to you bringing it up.
Every time, I mean, I don't really listen to you, but like I like phase in and out of what you're saying. But every time I like
You're
listen,
acting real weird about this.
look, there's nothing weird about.
Okay.
I'm sharp as a knife.
Hey, we love you so much, and that's why we brought you here tonight.
Jake, we have something to tell you.
What is it?
You've never deleted your internet history. I don't think you know how. Sarah said she was over here the other day. She found something.
What the fuck are you guys talking about? That's bullshit.
Jake, you need to listen to Sarah.
Jake, my hand is on your arm because I care about you so much, and I just...
That's okay.
My finger,
that's cool.
You know what we're saying, right?
Okay, alright, I have child porn. I look at child porn. Oh, I look at child porn. I'm messed up, okay? And I tried to chemically castrate myself, but it didn't work because the drugs I took just made me throw up all over the place. And I was late for work, and I hit my head on the bus. And I don't know, because there's helicopters like circling me at all times. And I eat garbage, and I eat my own shit, okay? I'm a big ass stupid asshole, and I don't know what to do with myself in my life.
Jake, this is not why we brought you here today.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Sarah found something not related to that at all. Oh,
Yeah.
we noticed your cell phone, the battery died. We just brought you your charger, dude.
Oh.
Also, you haven't paid your power bill yet. That might get cut off soon.
Dude,
So I didn't really need to say all that stuff.
didn't need to say any of that stuff.
Well,
You have Soulfly? I just-
hey, it's me, Jake, and it's time for my review of the... Whoa. Oh. Actually, that riff is kind of tight. I was all ready to make fun of this, but
Can we watch the video?
I don't think it's a video.
I mean, you could pull up a video.
I don't like that.
This video.
Yeah.
That's a
Static
good
image
image. Seeing that
Wait.
image for 3 minutes.
Go. I accidentally stopped recording. Keep going.
What?
Listening
I don't know.
You're listening to Soulfly, Master of Savagery. On the Indie 103.1. Just kidding. That's a real radio station in San Francisco.
Dahlonega,
I don't think
Georgia.
Dahlonega, Georgia. Home of the
Home Fried.
Gunderphone.
The first ever Huddle House was made here.
The big Grunder Flunder. The Gunderphone.
Looking for pancakes? We got 'em.
Come to the
The world's only miniature velodrome and Viacom station.
Come to the Whiffle Room and get a big slate of parsnips.
Half price. Ladies'
All
night.
night.
Ladies' night all week, except Thursday, Friday.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
So come on, ladies, Wednesday
Come on
night.
down, ladies.
We call it Hump Day, Fump Day.
Your man will be so hard.
Sprung.
Boing, boing.
That was it. I meant to do that, but I made a word. I said a word of it.
I gotta put in more radio sounds, you know?
Yeah.
I know I said before that I don't want to be gimmicky and I don't want to add the music and stuff,
No,
but
Yeah.
you need some, like, cha-ching.
Yeah.
yeah,
Saving you money on car insurance.
never was so easy. With
Ching.
with
Cash and title porter loan. Cash and title porter loan.
cash and charter partner loan, where the bricks make the spread.
Short on cash. This is. Is your car a piece of shit? Does the horn sound like that? We'll buy it.
We don't
Does
care.
your car
And
horn?
neither do you.
Which is why we should do business together. People who don't give a shit should definitely do business with each other. Good deals abound.
Hey, fuck you, buddy. Check this out.
Mud Brothers.
.com.
Is that a real website? That's the question. That's what the listeners want.
Mudbrothers.com.
Mudbrothers.com. I'm going to it. There's
check it out.
definitely
That's
something,
stupid as hell.
something in Albuquerque. It's going to be. Oh, it is indeed.
Okay. I'm so glad you brought your fucking iPad.
West Mountain
Oh, Mud Brothers.
Mud Brothers.
This isn't as sexual as I was kind of hoping.
Cycling at maximum intensity. Hey, this is still the kind of stuff that you like. You're a big biker
I'm a
yourself.
cycler of max intensity.
You
The
can
language is pretty sexy. Maybe it is porn of a different sort.
Hey, I'm into bike porn.
bike porn.
Let's go to techno because that's the only link that doesn't seem to fit.
What the hell?
Cycling maximum. I'm pedaling as fast as I can. I've actually said that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I.
To yourself.
Yeah, well, I'll be behind someone else and I'll say I'm pedaling as fast as I can.
Like, just like
There's
that.
a car behind you.
I'm pedaling as fast as I
Yeah.
can.
I'm pedaling as fast as I can, ma'am.
Guys.
Ma'am.
Ma'am, I don't want to spill my frap. Please, just let me calm down. The speed bump is necessary to slow down for.
Share the road.
20 mph on the speed bump, please. Excuse me, speed hump.
Road hump.
Road hump. I think there's a Beatles song about that. Why can't we get hump it in the road? Who does the vocals for that song?
That would be.
Is that-
Hey,
is
wait,
that-
shut up. Giant Reifenhelfeninsky?
That was the interim Beatles drum player from Sgt. Pepper's through Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, right?
Oh, right, yeah, he's like, it's kind of the.
Yellow Brick Road.
Goodbye Yellow Brick Road.
He was the fifth and a half Beatle.
Okay.
Some people say.
I think that's a fair assessment.
I got all these.
Some people say that there's a woman to blame, but I know that there's a different kind of way.
There is definitely a different kind of way. If you're trying to make a decision and if there's a woman to blame.
If
And
you
it's,
try.
you're just wasting away again in Margaritaville.
I hate it when people do that. Take like a 2-week long spring break and just like call in to work and like I'm just wasting away.
Yeah, here I am, like, again. Like, I didn't plan on doing this again.
Right.
But it just happened.
This fucker
and,
is like-
maybe I have a problem. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But
That movie was
here
actually.
I am again.
Yeah. Wasting away again.
I'm wasting away.
Like
Again.
AIDS
I'm
style.
wasting away again in Margaritaville.
Searching for my lost shaker of salt.
So
For my lobster tail.
I don't know why you guys are emotional
Smoothie.
about this, but
I'm just
Risotto.
wasting away. I don't even eat. I don't sleep. I just drink for days. I'm on a binge and I'm wasting away and I'm in Margaritaville again. Please, somebody help me. Facebook world. Please.
I always thought that song was about AIDS. Margaritaville was some sort of treatment center.
Yeah, well, that's part of the
That's
legend.
like someone's status update is what that was the bit I was doing.
The whole thing became a status update.
It was a status update of like a girl that I used to know in like elementary school, and she's just like had a baby, and
Yeah.
like she didn't even know she was pregnant because like she was posting like beach photos where she was like drinking
She
and
thought she was
really
fat.
and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I like the baby's going up for adoption tomorrow.
It sounds like
And
an
it's
auction
like-
more than an adoption.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's just like flesh, like
Yeah.
just a like pound of flesh.
Only a pound as a premature child. It's only.
It's just a giant steak. Like it's just a really big steak.
interesting.
Oh,
I believe
man.
those are called bowel movements and not
It's so
children.
sad.
That is sad. I mean,
This used to be my best friend in elementary school.
I'm confused about the timeline because you have referenced the fact that this person was from elementary school, so she was pregnant in elementary school.
No,
Because you knew her after.
Hey, look,
elementary
there's people do sick things like child molesters, for instance.
can we please go back to that?
Yeah,
I really wanted to talk about that because
I
like
have so much more to say
I don't
about
understand why the conversation always goes to child porn. Like I've noticed that too. It's
it. About
distinct.
you mean on the show
Yeah, it's a thing that's distinct to you, Jake.
to me?
Yeah. And I'm
Huh.
wondering why that is. Like,
I don't know,
If
I
you
get-
want to talk about it.
I guess
or-
I could talk
Can
about that.
Can I interrupt you?
Sure.
By saying something for you.
Mhm.
Okay. This is actually saying something to you.
Yeah.
I wanted to get that interruption in appropriately.
Thank you.
I graduated with an undergrad in psychology, so I think I can be of service here.
Man, you're underrated.
Oh,
I'm rated X.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
oh.
The X-rated.
Expert.
I'm an expert.
Rated expert
I can spurt
on this
expertly.
topic.
Yes.
What were you gonna say about that?
Psychology. Your brain psychology.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely, I'd like to defer to Kenneth. I've given him power of attorney. It's like, what's it called when you give somebody power of attorney, but over like your emotions and stuff, like where they can
selling your soul or something to the
yeah,
devil.
exactly,
Like a
selling your soul to the
therapist
devil.
kinda thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So Kenneth is like the devil, you know.
Yeah.
He's like your therapist or,
I mean,
or like, I don't know, your friend.
Life
or-
coach.
you say he
Life
was.
coach, yeah. It's like a life coach
It's
thing.
hipper.
Speaking of
to
which,
say.
when's that book about me coming out?
So what were you gonna say about?
Well, I was just gonna kind of just have Jake. I mean, he said that I don't. You know, part of my training is to ask open-ended questions and facilitate the conversation. But if you have something to say, it's important that I interrupt you sparingly.
I mean, listen. I have a lot to say. Okay.
Okay.
And every time you interrupt me, it like messes up my flow. It messes up the flow of the show. I can't be at my best. I have to feel confident. All right.
This is all a distraction from the child porn conversation.
That's true. You did kind of go into a different.
I just farted.
Did you? Is that what that smell is? There are a lot of animals around here you could have blamed that on. You didn't have to take responsibility. This isn't like Yemenis Al-Qaeda agents trying to take the role for the Charlie Hebdo thing. You don't have to make it so loudly known.
What kind of
Yemenisy?
Oh, bless you. Thank you very much. We can review.
Well,
when I was
just that.
The thing about child porn
Okay.
is that I feel like it's so the enigma of child porn to me.
Right.
It's fascinating to me. Okay, judge me for this if you want.
Is that a World War II reference? The Enigma? Is that a World War II? Are you consciously referencing the German Enigma?
You're thinking of the Holocaust.
Yes. Sorry.
Right. Yeah. So okay. Okay. The thing is, you can't find child porn if you search for it. You can't find it anywhere.
Okay.
And it's something that I would never want to look at.
Right.
But just the fact that you can't see it is like fascinating to me, and I'm kind of curious like what actually exists. Like I read that article about the dude, like the 19-year-old pedophile, who he saw a video of a dude like raping a baby.
Ugh.
How crazy would it be to see that? Like that's the most horrifying thing I could think of, which makes me kind of want to see it.
No.
Why?
Just a little bit.
No.
Why do you want to see something that's horrifying?
I don't know, just to test my emotional limits.
I'd rather.
You want to feel like strong or something?
I guess so, yeah.
Strong.
Not really that. It's just
looking at child porn makes you feel strong.
No. I don't look at. I don't.
Strong?
I don't look at child porn.
Is your boner feeling strong over there?
It's
looking at that child porn.
Hey, it's strong, and I have a stronghold on it. In my stronghold.
Police unit. Yeah, we're right here.
This is a sting operation.
What the fuck? Drop it. Drop what?
Just
Lock
drop
the door. Lock the door.
I can't reach it.
He's gonna resist.
Don't move.
It's gonna be like that episode. It's gonna be like that episode of Intervention when the lady was addicted to the aerosol.
Pew pew.
Pew. I'm zapping you.
I saw this documentary. I watched this documentary called "The Demise and Rise of Steve-O."
Oh yeah.
About Steve-O, it's the guy. He was huffing so much fucking. He was crazy, man. He was doing coke like all the time. Yeah. He lived next door to this guy who like always called the cops on him.
This Steve-O from Jackass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just like went around his apartment just like smashing the lights and everything. And,
I saw that documentary.
He filmed himself in his apartment doing crazy shit, high on PCP and coke.
Steve-O?
Yeah.
R.I.P.
He's not. It's a running joke. It has no legs.
No, it's not a joke.
I feel you.
He's alive. He's alive and well.
No, he's dead.
Miraculously.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, then I must have only seen part 1 of the documentary.
No, he died today.
On Martin Luther King Day?
Yeah, he did. It's
not right.
Weird. It's just a coincidence.
But still meaningful.
It is,
I mean, coincidence is...
It's a beautiful metaphor.
Yeah.
I think.
It's a beautiful disaster.
Yeah.
Going down the street again. I tried to keep up.
I have an announcement.
A bittersweet symphony,
Yeah, Wikipedia confirms.
Wikipedia confirms that
January 19th, 2015.
40.
Yeah, he passed away.
Age 40, wow.
He was 40. Holy shit.
Stephen Gilchrist, I guess he's going to heaven. Glover.
R.I.P., man.
Wow.
He was a cool guy.
Yeah. He did some whack shit.
Steve-O, I mean, we're going to miss you, buddy.
You made some great movies and clips.
And you
Jackass, hello.
Seriously.
Down.
Hey, don't call him that. Why are you calling Steve-O a jackass?
Because you call him a jackass, hello.
Oh. Minutemen. Shout out to the Minutemen. That's a great song.
Well, Steve-O isn't the first of the jackasses to die, to pass away, so I think...
Yeah, I know.
Also, some shout out to...
I know, wait. Okay, never mind, sorry. I was trying to squeeze in a joke. Oh, but I just accidentally pooped my pants.
Wrong squeeze. You squeezed the wrong part.
Exactly.
I have an announcement.
Okay.
Tentatively speaking, I believe it's time to unroll this idea that I have, and I'd like to make
You're
a
making
public.
me really nervous right now.
I'm not going to propose to you.
Yeah.
Believe you me. I'm not even doing that.
I feel nervous too.
Who's Yumi?
What are you about to say?
Well,
Just say it.
I'm trying.
Why don't you just say it?
Because you guys are like.
Can you please just tell us what it is?
Come on, just tell us what you're gonna
Stop.
say.
Just
Come
tell
on,
us.
tell us.
I want to make a podcasting empire,
Okay.
and I'm serious about it.
So where do we begin, my friend?
From the beginning
Monfrere?
is preferable. Monfrere is from the beginning.
You gotta explain what you're talking about.
I think Atlanta has no podcast scene, and I think Atlanta.
All right, I'm in.
Good, because I want you to have your own show.
You should wait until he finishes
No,
his pitch.
no, you don't have to finish. I know what you're saying exactly. I am right there with you.
Well,
I think
did you not get the
that is
memo?
perfect.
It's perfect.
Let's do it. All right,
It's
starting.
perfect.
Starting
now.
Starting.
All right, podcast
To the podcast
now
podcast
to the
empire.
podcast
I want to
empire.
be
Let's talk about it.
Okay, I want to.
Okay, let's not talk about this anymore.
Yeah,
Because
you're.
we're all in, and
Look,
we all know
we're trying to start a
that,
podcast
and
empire. Talking is like not. I mean,
Talking is not part of the deal.
This isn't. Yeah, talking is so overrated.
Talk
it's
is dead.
it's kind of bullshit. It's
mean,
kind
I-
of like this layer of like false pretense and like false realities
A layer, you
above
say.
like the actual truth.
Mm-hmm.
We're all just like talking about stupid bullshit that's meaningless.
just
You know, like
just
what's the
jabbing our
point of
jaws.
doing that all the time and then being like, oh, it's art because we're talking,
People
Yeah.
just talk
We're
and
like-
talk. You know.
just saying shit from our mouths.
Yes.
I would never listen. First of all, I'd never
So
listen
ti-
to somebody just talking.
blabber on and on
Yeah.
for hours.
Talk radio puts me to sleep immediately. I really don't like listening to shows where people talk a lot.
I
Like,
love talk radio. I just hate talking to people.
So you don't want to have guests on your show.
No, I don't have guests on my show ever. I'm sorry, you guys. You guys can't be on my show
That's okay. Tit for tat.
ever. Not because I don't like you. I really love you guys. I think you're great, but you'll
Thanks,
never be
Lucas.
on my show.
It's okay.
I mean,
So
What's your show
I
gonna be
ca-
called?
I'm not gonna have guests. I'm not even gonna have Alex Wharton. He's
Okay.
not gonna be on my show.
Got to
Wait.
put some bars on the window.
Alex is not gonna be on my show.
Alex-
No guests, okay?
Alex
you guys?
is, would be the worst kind of guest.
That would be a
Because-
mistake. If
yeah.
you wanted to end
Alex
your
is
show
a
Yeah,
bit of
you
a
guys.
prematurely,
Yeah.
shitty person.
No, Alex is awesome. No,
No.
guests though. For
I
me.
don't.
Wait
no
a second.
guests.
I don't
Not even
know.
Alex. I love you.
Hold-
Shout out,
is-
Alex.
Is she kind of a like Alex's friend or something?
I don't know. Didn't
Alex
you give her
is
the
great.
pre-screening documents?
I loved
thought-
Alex's podcast. That was so funny.
I
Didn't
thought
you
that I
guys think
gave
that was so
them
funny?
to you.
What?
What did you answer for question 6?
Wait a second. Did you just say Alex has a podcast?
Podcast.
Was I not? Oh my god. Are you guys not ready for this?
I'm ready, but I wasn't aware.
No way.
What is it called?
When did Alex get a podcast? Do you remember what it's called?
No.
Fuck.
Send him a text.
I'm not texting that
It
guy.
was
You don't have his number anymore.
it was called the Re Show.
The Re-Show?
The Re-Show?
Something like
How do you
that.
spell that?
R-E
R-E-I?
show. No I.
The Re-Show.
Man, this I gotta hear. Because this guy, we've been dealing with this fucking guy since the beginning of our show. I think anybody that listens to the show understands that he's somewhat of our arch nemesis.
You can probably find it on Facebook. Right?
He's a piece of shit, and I think he tried to ruin our show multiple times.
You know what? I
He'll-
found?
Oh, it's all in good fun, you guys.
I disagree.
No, this is personal.
This is way personal.
Even the kitty agrees. Oh, I thought that was my kitty cat.
That was a fart.
I thought that was my Kit Kat bar.
We're
Sponsored
gonna
by Kit Kat bars.
take a quick break
This is
here.
an intermission.
We found Alex's Re show.
Yeah.
You can't make this shit up.
Why would you want to? That'd be a waste of
It's
of falsity.
he wrote it like RE, like it's response, like for an email. Is this like a show he made because he's in love with us or something?
Something like that.
See you later. Oh, in
Great.
that dumpster.
Talking to us, I guess.
Some lady asked him where he lives. He's like, oh, in that dumpster.
Hello, everybody.
Probably.
My name is Alex.
Yeah, we know
And
your fucking name, man.
coming to you from
Serious?
the
Yeah,
barbers of
serious.
East Atlanta. currently doing my laundry right now. And I hope there's no damage.
I don't believe him.
Probably taking a poop. Maybe
Oh,
that's
fuck this. I'm gonna play like.
Had they not been recorded,
Just gonna skip around.
unnecessary.
For those of you listening, the show is about 40-something minutes long.
Speaking of things that are unnecessary to talk about, let's talk
what is
about,
this?
Let's talk about the number one source of frustration, at least in my life right now, is those guys over at Weekend Review.
Whoa! Wait a second.
Number one frustration. What a drama queen.
Did he diss us on his fucking podcast?
Let's just listen to this.
Yeah, I don't know.
I-
I don't know where he's going. Maybe. Probably.
They're definitely the bane of my existence.
Huh.
They are the couple of real. They're not even monkeys on my back. They're a couple ding dong jackasses on the back.
Ding dong
And
jackasses.
hey.
Are you
I-
serious?
To having been confronted with some of,
Turn off your phone, idiot.
Turn off your fucking phone,
getting
man.
a phone call right now.
Yeah, no shit. Rule number one.
You guys, it sounds like you guys have heard this before.
Got the audacity.
Nope.
To,
You're like so on top of
Can't
it.
answer that one.
So all over his dick.
I've never heard this shit.
We're just
I would. I'm really amped up.
My name is Alex.
Reshow.
And
I forgot what he was talking about.
feel free to respond.
He fucking got a phone call.
This is the reshow. Feel free to respond.
Feel free
God.
to respond.
This is the most awkward,
the reshow.
like rambling.
If you're feeling despondent, respond then.
What the fuck are you talking about, man? God, you would try to go against us?
Welcome to the reshow.
Try to go against us?
If you're feeling responsible, responsible. No.
God damn it.
This is gonna be.
Is he saying we're
this is gonna be
irresponsible?
like the Seinfeld.
Fuck this man.
Those,
Fuck
how
this
they,
man.
You know how they kind of sort of.
I'm just skipping around. Does this not piss you off as much as it pisses me off?
I'm mad.
This is really fucked up, man.
Can you guys explain why you're so mad?
Because he tried to ruin our show. Like, he came on the show. He, like... I mean, you remember when he was... First of all, he was
Yeah.
wasted.
He
wasted
was-
out of his fucking
He
mind.
was
high
on
on
some sort of
goofballs.
prescription pills. Some sort of a drug cocktail of sorts. Something to make him all woozy.
Like
He-
a speedball kind of thing?
Something like a speedball, like
Yeah,
magic.
he's been doing those.
Yeah, so he was over here. He was very obnoxious. He was very spillable. He was very spilly. He
Come
was,
in here waving his fucking dick around, took his pants off. First thing he did when he walked in, took
He
his
loves to
pants
get
and
naked,
underwear off.
is what I heard.
I-
Noah.
He just told me he was hot. Like he just needed to really like cool off.
He talks about how sexy he is. He just says like, "Oh, I'm so sexy," like rubs
Yeah.
his nipples.
Yeah, he's got really big nipples, so I would rub them if I had such large ones
I
myself.
mean, God, they're beautiful.
They are beautiful.
But I mean, that's not the point.
No,
you can't just
I
come in
hate
here
him for it.
You can't just come in here doing that. Like, I'm trying to record a show, but
There's just so much love here. you know?
Love here.
Got no
I
love.
just love grows here.
Love does grow.
I
here.
just feel that, you know. I think like you really love Alex.
Stop trying to calm me down, okay?
I think you love Alex.
I don't love
I
anything.
think you want to suck on his titties.
You know what? This is
His
bullshit.
nipples. His
Oh.
nipples. You want to suck on his nipples
The clarification is appreciated.
and his dick.
Ooh, spicy.
Look, that's not spicy, all right?
That's pretty spicy.
It's not
I'm
spicy.
just saying. Maybe that's all it is.
Well, we're gonna listen to this on our own now that we've found it. We're gonna dissect it. We're gonna find the flaws.
Fucking reshow.
We're gonna-
I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah.
And pretty
what-
harshly, pretty loudly. And
is this?
not too soon after that did I discover how much time I had wasted attempting to actually be friends with these guys. You know,
Wow.
Oh my God! All he talks about is us, man.
Actually sit down in a smelly apartment,
It was
Oh,
dissing you.
Jesus Christ!
smoking weed.
Are you serious? Are you fucking serious?
Talking about nothing. Talking about nothing. I mean, really, guys, come on. I mean,
Okay, first of all, my apartment smells bad because I have a cat and she poops in the litter box, all right? And I don't know what to do with the stuff. What would you do? What the fuck are you supposed to do with a bunch of cat poop, man?
Probably keep it around the house.
Can't flush it down the toilet. I mean,
No.
so I'd kick it around, like I'd take it and
Why
take
can't you flush it down the toilet?
because
That would be too easy.
Yeah.
the kitty litter will get like
Exactly.
stuck in the drain and stuff.
Because you care about the plumbing, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've had. Trust me, you don't want to see what happens when toilet
Drano.
floods.
Hello.
Yeah, dude.
Just pour a little Drano in there, half a bottle.
Take a shot of it before you do it, so you just have a bit more courage. It's like, you know, just suck it on back.
Look, I'm
Liquid courage, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are really funny. I'm too pissed off to joke around right now.
Well,
Why is that?
Because this Alex thing, it pisses me off. Kenneth, are you not pissed off by this?
I show my pissed offness different, but yes, I'm extremely angry.
Look,
I don't get all emotional about it.
Look, Alex, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. You better not come on the show again, man. You're never allowed on this show ever again, ever. Okay? You think you were banned before? Now you're double banned, and I don't care what either of these guys say.
You're just trying to entice him because you are in love with him.
Fuck that, Alex. You're banned, man.
If you tell somebody they can never do something, then they're like, I want to do
That's the
that,
first
and
thing
you
they
want me
wanna
to
do.
do it.
Jake, can I tell you something?
All right, well, Alex,
You can't be
you
that
can come
extreme
on.
towards Alex, like, unless you wanted to
So what
do
I want.
something sexual with him. I don't know.
So I should like do reverse psychology.
Well-
Maybe you should just not mention him.
Okay, so
You
Alex,
just cut all that stuff out.
Let's cut it out.
Just cut.
Listen.
Just cut that part.
Delete the
Wait,
whole,
wait.
delete the whole episode.
listen, Alex. Okay,
Delete
so
all the
you,
parts where you talked about Alex.
you
'cause
can
don't want
come
him to
on the
think
show.
You care.
Alex, you can come on the show. How's that? You can come on anytime. Come to the show, man. Come on, come to the show. Just talk shit about me, like whatever. I'm done talking about this. All right. What else? What else did you have to talk about? You had something on your list. You got 4 minutes left, and it's been such a great episode.
It's been
I'm
wonderful.
Having a blast. Thank you for coming on, Sarah.
This has been really fun. Yeah.
Let's do it again.
Thanks for having me at your house, Jake.
Yeah. You never been here before, right?
First time.
Yeah, first time. Yep.
Hey, everybody! Every player gets a prize.
Ugh.
What?
I don't know what that means, but
Me neither, and I don't want to, so I'm not gonna ask.
I can
But
explain if you want.
anyway, but I've enjoyed it, and thank you for having me.
I think.
thanks for having me too, Jake.
Hey,
I know I push your buttons, and I know I strain your hawks, but you know, I appreciate you sticking to it.
strain my hawks.
I can definitely be strenuous to your hawks, your ham hawks. You know,
Oh,
need to lose some weight. You know what I mean?
you gotta stop touching me like that,
Sorry,
man.
dude.
I mean, like when we're in the shower after we work
Do
out together,
football,
like
yeah.
the guys like grab me on the thighs and like trying to get my dick in his mouth and stuff. It's like really inappropriate. I've told him that.
You're getting close to the pedophiles. I think this is getting.
Whoa! Now who brought up pedophiles?
Well, I was just anticipating it. So you.
It's just that I talk about my dick all the time and stuff related to my penis. I think. And I go to
And why
that.
is that?
I don't know.
He has a fascination with small things.
Yeah. I have a microphilia.
Yeah, microphilia. He's the
That's
smart
why
one.
you're obsessed with your own penis.
Yeah, 'cause
that
it's-
doesn't make sense.
He's a microphiliac.
I think there's other stuff going on there, like weird sexual repressions and.
Who doesn't
kind of
have
thing.
those?
That's true. I mean, I was
Everyone
really
does.
really
We're
repressed.
focused on
Like
you right now, bud.
That's true.
I think I was really repressed in like elementary and middle school because like just no girls would let me fuck. Like I try as I might.
As an 8-year-old.
Yeah, I mean like just no girls would let me fuck.
Yeah.
Like I was like trying to get in that ass all the time. Like talking to my teachers, asking like, "Please can I fuck?" I would say please like,
Please can I fuck?
if like please I'd say like please would you let me may I fuck?
That's the proper
Please,
way to
Miss
say it.
Teacher, Miss Teacher.
May I
Can I-
fuck?
Miss Teacher, when you
Can I
gonna let me when you gonna let me fuck?
Hey, can I fuck yet? Miss Teacher.
Because that's some fine ass
Yes, little
teachers.
Jakey.
Little Jakey.
I was-
Yes, teacher.
I was up in that ass
Yeah.
too. Man, I ran that bitch out, man. I worked
All of them are a specific one.
all them bitches, man.
Cool.
No, I'm just kidding because none of the teachers let me fuck, man.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a barrier for that.
It's fucked up because I'm like a hood ass nigga, you know. Like I need to fuck. I need to get my squirt on.
Yeah. So you need to get yours.
You gotta, yeah.
I'm gonna
What
be.
were you saying?
I shouldn't laugh at that. That's stupid and fucked up.
So I need to get my squirt on.
Those are the funniest things.
It's just true.
Squirt on was good. That was the only part that was good.
The redemption.
So I can get my squirt on.
That's just a funny thing to say. That's when I was being the most honest. Anyway, so we have about
1 minute, 45
Yeah.
seconds. I'd like
So,
to announce real quick.
good.
I'm gonna have a new podcast coming out as part of the podcast empire.
okay.
It's gonna be conversations with a girl named Lindsay Glass.
Who's that?
It's this girl named Lindsay Glass. We've known each other for a while. met her through Molt indirectly, and we go for like long walks on Sundays. So next week should probably be the first episode of that. It's going to be probably called Territories or Fair Enough or Uncharted Territories maybe. We haven't really decided on the name yet, but we've got the format down. So keep a lookout. 10 seconds left. Jake, go for it.
So
sweet. What do you have to say, Sarah?
What about nothing?
Keep an eye out for this for the next episode of Molt, and have a good time. Thank you, Sarah, for everybody being on the show. And that's it. Bye. And that's it for Weekend Review.
Weekend Review.
Weekend.
But he ain't no chef.
Weekend Review.